My name is Ricardo Betancourt. Come from Colombia. I've been here for 15 years.
My name is Bao Lin Tan. My friends call me Bao for short. I've been living in America for close to 28 years. I originally came from Vietnam.
Working on a motorcycle is not rocket science, it's Sprocket Science. It is kind of like a science when you look at it, when you're working on it, but it's not that complicated. That's why we chose a Sprocket, which is is a real simple part of the whole machine. So, usually around the area, you'll find a shop where you go and you drop off your bike and you pick up your bike and you pay, depending on what it is, a hefty bill. So we wanted to make a place where it's not just a shop. You come here to hang out. You come here to interact with other riders, with people with similar mindsets and culture and stuff like that. We accept any and all kinds of riders and motorcycles. So we wanted to have a space where we can congregate and just teach people, safety in general, how to work on the bike in general, how to keep everything going smoothly so they're not out on the road stranded. And sometimes it's just minimal stuff that gets them stranded. So if we can prevent that from happening, it saves them money. They get opportunity to meet people here that make friends, make sometimes business partners, like what happened with Bao and I. And it's just about that, just spreading the awareness too of the motorcycle culture, which is a big thing here in Orlando.
We don't want to be mechanics. We don't want to be anybody's mechanics where they drop off the bike and then we fix it and they pay us some money. What we want is when we see somebody coming in and they're all flustered and they say, hey, can you help me look at my bike? And they look at it with you together, and at the end of the day, it's completely fixed. But not only is it through our efforts, but also their own efforts, and they gain these self-confidence. They're not afraid of these bikes anymore. Because I always said that if you have a bike and you haven't done any work on it, that bike has no soul. That bike is no different than a bike that's laying in the showroom floor. But when you make it your own, and you can only make it your own if you wrench on it, and we're here so that you're not afraid to do so, it's very rewarding. And when it's a positive reinforcement that caused them to be deeply involved in the culture, which is what we want. We want to spread the words that most bikers are nice people. They're not little buttheads that weave in and out of traffic. And most bikers are smart people because they can look, if something's wrong with the bike, they can usually take care of it themselves. That's not something you can say about a lot of car owners.
Every Thursday we always hear about X or Y rider that went down and did not make it, or is in a coma in the hospital, and we want to try to put our part into changing that, into reducing that, and to spreading the awareness too. So it's not just the working on your bike side of the deal. How can we progress on the culture of safety overall, safety above all when it comes to motorcycles?
I'm not here to kind of pick up business, but I'm here to hang out, and that's a skill that I can offer, similar to what Ricardo can offer with towing, for example, or Vinny, who is the master mechanic encyclopedia there. So we all bring something to the table, and we're trying to help out, trying to give back too, because we can just do what we do before, but we're sharing our love for the motorcycle, I guess the industry, or just the lifestyle with everybody.